Everybody loved him. He had a great personality that anyone who met him was his friend. My family loved him instantly. His friends told me how lucky I was and that it was great he'd found somebody to settle down with. My neighbours were there when everything went down, and I got home late from a funeral, and he'd met me at the door with a fist. And my neighbour heard the entire thing from when I got home to when I was inside. And she tells me it was about 3 minutes. So for 3 minutes, I laid on the floor and I copped blow after blow from a metal pole until it snapped and I was able to run. He isolated me from customers at work where I wasn't able to speak to them as much because he would be across the road watching me at work, and I'd get messages to my phone that I'd spoken to somebody for too long, or what was that person doing, who was there, what was I speaking about. In hospital, when I had the doctors setting my arm and my hand in a cast and explaining the extent of my injuries and how a slightly different blow or a slightly different weapon could have been my life, I had my phone in my hand reading an "I'm sorry" text from him, ready to forgive him. And I think if it hadn't been for the doctors telling me and my neighbours making that step to call the police, that it was them who extracted me safely. And I'm so glad that they did, because I obviously wasn't there yet. I would have still been in that situation, not knowing when enough was enough. It got me to be in the hospital alone with nobody to call, and the doctors telling me, "Sweetie, that's not okay." And that was when I realised, like, it could be different. I can be free. It was hard afterwards to find my strength, to be courageous and get my power back. But I think with having my entire family around me when it happened, they were probably my strength for me when I didn't have it. Everything happy in my life right now, my partner and my animals, just being here, my home finally feels like a home. Like, I have a great life beyond here. I have a great job, I have a great family, I have great friends. But I think for me, being able to come home to a home that feels like a home, that I had that missing for so long that I don't know, I can't take that for granted now. I just can't. I don't feel like scared or worried. Like, he makes me feel safe. He makes this house feel safe. It's just, it's something that I was missing for so long. I didn't have something that felt like a safe, loving relationship. And I got it. I found it.